Welcome to NZOWN. Today we are speaking to Derek and Matt from the band dDub. Welcome to NZOWN, my brothers.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Now, the reason why we've got you guys here today, number one, is to talk about your brand new album, Medicine Man. Number two for you guys. You must be pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, and we've put a lot of grit and soul and effort into it. And I guess we've been touring for a long time now, and we released Awake at Dawn 2 years ago. And we wrote and went on the road and toured and just decided which songs really worked, and then put them together and into a group, and thought this would be our album, and then went to the studio and did it.
That's the very condensed version of events.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of the interview. Thanks for. It's got I guess it's a little bit different from Awake at Dawn. It's a bit more, I think, a more concise of sound, but with different styles in there. And we decided to, I think the 9th track is it's an acoustic track, a really mellow track, and we were wondering whether we'd put that on, whether it kind of fitted with all the other songs, and in some respects it doesn't, but we decided that it was kind of not really about having to have something that totally worked all together and have a package and stuff. It was more about whether that's a great song, and should we give it out to the people to have.
We just kind of recorded it, sort of like, let's record this and see how it works out, and it didn't really work to begin with, and we kind of left it, and then we tried it again, like sort of a month later, or maybe it was 6 months later, we tried it again, and it just sounded awesome, so it's like, we have to put this on the album if we can.
So did you record all of the songs all in one go, or was this something which was done sort of incrementally?
We recorded pretty much all. Yeah, it was all at once. Yep, pretty much. We went to Roundhead Studios in Auckland here and recorded the drums, and that was a bit of an experience. It was a really nice studio to be in.
Yeah, it's pretty flash down there.
Felt like real musicians. And then the rest we did. We've got a good mate of ours, Stu, who lives in Singapore, but he's a great engineer, and he produced Awake at Dawn with us. And he came over, and we spent about 6 weeks with him at Eden Post, which is another great studio in Auckland, and it was all at night time again because we couldn't afford the daytime, so we did it all at night, like from 8 o'clock at night to 6 in the morning sort of thing, and it was good actually. I really like working at night time like that. But
I think a lot of artists do. Like, many of the musicians I talk to say that that's kind of when a lot of the magic comes out, when you're a bit tired and a little bit.
About 3 a.m. in the morning, with just eating your burger fuel and with a Coke in your hand. And
now you guys have got an album release tour where you're going to be touring, obviously a few places around New Zealand. Do you know the dates of that particular tour?
Yeah.
Beginning of May, I know that much.
May the. Crikey, I should have bought those. May the 1st and the 2nd we're in Queenstown and Dunedin, and then the 10th and the 11th we're in Christchurch, and then June the 13th we're in Auckland. No, June the 13th we're in Wellington, and the 14th in Auckland, June the 14th. So that's kind of our main centre tour dates at the moment. I think we're going to be doing a few other things around it, but that's pretty much the Medicine Man tour dates.
And if people want to be doubly sure, where else can they find out some more info about dDub?
Oh, they can go to our MySpace site.
What's that?
dDub NZ, and it's pretty much got everything on there. I think Juice TV are going to run a little thing as well for what we're up to. Yeah.
Sweet. Now, just a couple more questions, just to do with this past summer. Obviously, you're a band who resonates well with that kind of summer festival audience.
Yeah, that's funny, because I don't see. I guess being in our genre of music, it doesn't seem to me like it's season specific, almost. Like.
I guess we go to in winter we go to the South Island, and everyone loves it down there, and then we go to the ski fields and play in places like what's that one, National
Kawakuni,
Park,
National
Owakuni, and I mean it's the same sort of vibe, you know, like
Why?
yeah, like all the windows are shut and all the doors are shut, you know, but everyone's just going hard out, you know, so.
Yeah, it's funny how, I mean, everyone does think of, like, I guess, our genre, which is kind of, what would you call it, the roots, rock roots sort of genre, as a summer thing. But I guess you could say that music in general is more of a good thing to experience in the summer, eh? But you've got to listen to music in the winter, of course, as well. And we haven't, in fact, I think it was only a couple of years ago when we actually started doing tours in the summer, and for our first 3 years or so we were just playing in the winter, doing winter tours, and I really like touring in the winter, eh? It's wicked because it's snowing. You can get out when you're on the road and it's like there's snow around you, especially in the South Island or down at the volcanic plateau, and throw a bit of snow around and take some photos, and it's great fun. And when you get to the gig, it's kind of cosy. Everyone wants to be inside where it's warm, and of course summer is wicked too, but I think I really like winter touring for some reason.
Look, you answered my question before I even asked it, actually. dDub is an album, is a band, and this album, Medicine Man, is an album for winter and summer. Look, guys, thank you so much for joining me on the show today.
Thanks for having us on.
You're welcome.
Good.
And we're going to check out the video now for Hesitate No.